Niajeni majamaa. Welcome to Soccer Connect, your number one, yani undisputed number one football analysis show in the 254. Na naitwa Brayo na hapa niko na
Vicenzo Di Paul mwenyewe.
For us today tuna go away from football analysis kidogo to talk about an emerging issue. The emerging issue obviously has to do with team ya Manchester Ushago.
Manchester ya village.
Manchester ya village, Manchester United.
Yeah.
So for you, what's your thought on the new saga yenye may happen ya Mason Greenwood?
Okay, being sincerely, I'm not very happy as a football fan. Ijanibamba sana because I think Mason Greenwood was a very, very, very good upcoming talent, very nice footballer, but he was gifted so much that I think, okay, as a fan of City, nafurahi because he was a threat, but now as a football fan, nikikuja kuangalia vizuri, I let it shango because football, we enjoy football because of such things. Mm-hmm. If a player shines, if a player do the job well, hapo ndio sasa furaha yetu inakuwa. But sasa iko issue na Greenwood, I think media pia imekuwa ime over nini sasa sijui semaje, overdo kwa hii issue, wamemwanika sana kwa hii kitu. So I think like, alafu unajua watu go into depression, watu fikiria vitu mingi, so alafu I don't know, I think kwa hii situation pia the girl could have helped the Greenwood situation, because I think for now they have together. Alafu pia washarudiana, those things blah blah blah, they're forgiving each other. I think the girl angekuja tu come out alafu aseme, guys, media people, I'm very I know the situation venye iko, but
so situation was long gone hata angekuja igika coordinated,
because ni easy kama rape case. I'm not encouraging violence, but this situation that can be solved. Watu pigana si mara moja, si mara mbili, watu pigana, but they solve the issue and life goes on. Now why can't we forgive such thing? This is a footballer, amekuwa kidream to play for Man United. Now umekill his dream just because of a small mistake.
I have a diverging views.
Yeah.
Do you think he could have been better?
After
no, for him,
yeah,
he threw it all away. That's the overriding emotion history ya Greenwood.
Yeah.
Like he personally, yeye mwenyewe alithrow a career that could have been. Kuna mse alikuwa anasema career yake ilikuwa ina reach the speed of sound. Mm-hmm. That's how big his career was going.
Yeah.
Then trajectory yake ilikuwa Ronaldo wa Man U.
True.
Like his trajectory was
actually was being compared to the great run gigs. Mm-hmm. Because of this left foot work rate, speed, lokonaona. But kwa hii issue, I think I do think Mason Greenwood, if kama angekuwa a big star, issue inge go that far. Like bado I think hii kitu imemchapa zaidi, bado ni a youngster. But he's a youngster na bado ana that brand ile
the biggest issue, and to all our viewers out there, don't get us wrong, we don't encourage violence against women or violence of any kind.
Yeah, true.
And for us personally as Soccer Connect, we try to uphold societal values and societal norms.
Yeah.
And on that note, I will say he's even luckier he isn't a big brand, so to say, because if he was as big a brand like Ronaldo,
yeah,
it will have been a bigger issue that will have been blown out of proportion. Like, he's even lucky because he ain't that big a star.
Yeah.
The case, when the partner asked for it to be withdrawn, it was withdrawn. Mm-hmm. If he was somebody else,
yeah,
the case will have now been a criminal criminal case. And I understand the people who say, like the women were saying, the Manchester United women fans were saying, they don't want to give him a second chance because his second chance is he's not in prison, which is totally correct and totally true based on the evidence at hand.
Yeah, evidence ilikuwa.
And for people who are saying but he wasn't convicted, it just there's a difference, and we should first establish the fact. The fact is he wasn't taken to trial. A key witness withdrew. So that isn't
the witness or the main victim.
The main witness withdrew their statement, so they couldn't prosecute. So for those people who are saying he wasn't pronounced guilty, you should first establish that fact, that the key witness withdrew, so there was no case. So the prosecutor couldn't hold a case. That's why he wasn't indicted.
So there was no case there.
Yeah, there was no case. There's no case that reached a court. So that means two things. He's neither guilty nor proven innocent. And in a world where he was tried through the court of public opinion, he's considered guilty by the people that matter. You know, Manchester United is a global brand.
It's a big line.
And if, sorry to say, Manchester United were hand-tied in this situation.
Yeah, true.
Because if for him, if it had gone to a criminal case, a civil case, or a criminal case, and then he was proven innocent, like Mendy, then you can bring him back because he's been acquitted by a court of law.
True.
But in a court of public opinion where the accused is a man and the defendant is a woman.
And there was an evidence.
And there was overriding evidence, like
the video was circulating social media.
The voice recording. It was incriminating evidence. So you can't say, why can't he not play and he wasn't proven guilty? Because in the first place, he wasn't even indicted, so he can't prove he's innocent.
So and he was not guilty because the case was not proven, just because the victim or the witness withdrew the case. But there was a case there.
There was a strong case.
The
Greater Manchester Police Department said they had a very, very strong case. And so for me, if I was a Manchester United fan, I will say I will feel disgusted by my team. If I was a Manchester United fan,
do you think Manchester didn't defend Greenwood very well?
No, Manchester United couldn't defend him. That was after company hours. What you do after the company hours is your business.
Yeah, true.
So for me, how will I feel disgusted as a Manchester United fan? My team didn't have, and sorry for my language, my team didn't have the balls to make a decision, because they were going through corners most of the time. Like, how can you wait for the female players from the World Cup to come and say if they want Greenwood back? That's not standard operating procedure.
True.
You don't ask an employee about another employee's rights to come back to work. It's your overriding decision. And for me, that's the biggest takeaway from this whole incident. If I'm a Manchester United fan, I'm worried. I will be terribly worried about the capability of my team and my board, because Man City did the right thing with Mendy. Stop it at that point and suspend the player. All this time, Greenwood hasn't been suspended. You're giving him false hope he might be back. And probably you don't have him in your picture. So I think for me that will be it. Manchester United failed terribly.
So Greenwood, we are sorry guys, but Greenwood now, his career is over and dusted.
Probably Saudi. Al-Ittifaq has offered to pay him 10 million a year because he's
and then let him go.
Like his talent necessitates somebody to take the risk because of his talent.
Just let him go there, let him enjoy life, take the money, and at least he will
Make something out of yourself.
He will find
But
something in future.
for me personally, I would say he will be, at the end of it all, he will be the greatest robbery that has ever been committed. He has robbed us of the chance
to watch
the greatness. Because of, and as I'll say to our fans, we'd like to hear more from you.
Yeah.
What you say about this issue and what you say about this topic. And also, as we end this segment, we want to strongly reiterate our policy and our company's policy. We do not support or advocate for violence of any kind, and we want to hear your thoughts and your replies in the comments. Thank you, and tupatane Soccer Connect. Thank you very much.
Soccer Connect, where the game comes alive. Thank you guys for listening and watching.
Cheers.